Okay, we are OB from the 19th. Here we are back by popular demand. We're kind of having a little, we might be having an issue with these mics, these new mics that we got. We're trying to sound a little better.
You should see the lines on the screen.
Jumping. Jesus, fuck, two idiots trying to figure out what we're doing. God, I don't know who's dumber, me or you, man. It's crazy.
I kind of like those one voices that we had.
Anyway, here we go. We're back with. Don't start fucking around now.
There you go.
Anyway,
I'm trying to get it just right, but I can't see
Figure this damn thing
out. There it is.
oh,
Are we there?
we're on to something.
How's that sound?
Sounds good. Let's roll with it, man. Yeah, another good weekend. How was your weekend, Jeff?
It was good. It was good.
Good. Anything exciting?
Nothing really exciting. Got a few things done around the house. That's about it.
Mm.
Drank a lot of beer. Stayed up a little bit too late, and that time change thing really fucked me.
Really fucked me. It fucked me today too, because it was like we were doing something. I'm like, holy fuck, it's already 3 o'clock, dude.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
And then you know what crossed my mind? We could probably get 9 holes in now after work these days. Since
That's
that time
true.
change.
Ooh, 'cause
Didn't
that
get
time
dark
change.
till 8 o'clock yesterday, dude.
I know that messed with me too.
Wow.
It
Yeah.
really messed with me. I started cooking steaks at 7:48. It's like, whoa.
Right when the
Shit.
sun's at the highest peak, right? Yeah.
These kids go to bed at 8:30. I better hurry up. Shit is fucked in this house. God damn. Dad stayed up all night drinking beer, slept on the couch watching golf all day. Now he's getting up at 8 p.m. and trying to cook fucking food.
Cook fucking food. I like it.
Needless to say, I did give those to the dog.
I heard about that experience, man. You want to go into detail about that, or is that just some drunken mistake? You
No, it
wanna
was a
forget?
drunken mistake. A little embarrassed about it. I don't
How much
really
did them
wanna
steaks
go-
cost you?
I don't know. I think they were like $16.99 a pound.
God
It was a
damn,
deal.
That
That's a
dog
deal.
Ate, that dog ate good. He probably still hasn't shit, has he?
I'm telling you, he's probably blocked up because he didn't chew much at all. I'm telling you, dude, the dog. And if you don't already know about my dog, the dog is enormous.
Oh, he's as big as a fucking farm animal.
Right now, he's let's see. Well, he's probably 170 pounds now. 3 weeks ago, he was 163 pounds
Yeah, he's
at
big.
the vet.
Big boy.
Just turned a year. He's a year and 2 months, so he's still got a little bit more growing to do.
Big
But-
old baby.
But yeah, he ate 5 steaks. He enjoyed it. Apparently, you should have seen the way he was sleeping later on.
Oh
in the
my
night.
God! Was he
dude.
snoring on his back?
He's snoring. He's snoring. He's hanging halfway off his bed because he's so full he can't get the rest of his body on his bed.
That's hilarious.
Oh man,
That's hilarious. I didn't do really
This
shit.
must have
Nothing exciting to talk about.
been- Really? You didn't do nothing?
No, I mean nothing. I'll tell you what. Your boy made a crucial error.
Uh-oh.
Crucial error, and you already know about it, but it's a little
Who?
embarrassing.
Who's my boy that made a crucial error?
That would be me.
Uh-oh.
Locked my fucking keys in the van last night.
Oh,
Didn't realize it till about
This
fucking
fucking
time
idiot.
this morning. And you know what's even sadder is you just told me 2 weeks ago. You might want to split them keys up in case you ever locked the door with your keys in it.
Let's talk about it. So let's
So,
talk about that.
Yeah, well, I did it, and I learned from it. I haven't done that very many times in my life. My wife's done it a shitload of times.
Are
I
you
know that.
fucking kidding me? Are you going to sit here and tell me you haven't done it that many times in your life? Don't you remember just last year on the golf course you locked fucking keys in a fucking Tahoe?
Yeah.
You can sit here and say
That fucking-
the Tahoe locked on its own. The
It
Tahoe
did.
locked. Okay, look. Let's just
Hold
face
on a
it.
second. I wasn't even driving. I wasn't even driving.
I don't give a fuck. Listen to me.
So how do
You
I
did
lock
this-
my keys in a Tahoe that you were driving?
I wasn't fucking driving. I wasn't there.
Why the fuck was I driving your Tahoe?
It was one of them times you were driving one of the Tahoes off the lot.
Trying
man.
to feel cool.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah,
Little
Phil,
wet-
you felt real cool because I think little Mitch came and
little
didn't he
Mitch,
unlock the
he
thing?
came and saved me, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. He did
Look at that.
do that, and that's a good dude. I
And yet
appreciate
you
that.
want to
little
sit here and
Mitch.
blame your wife.
Shout out
She
to
does it
little
all the
Mitch.
time.
She does.
She does it
Now,
all the time.
We have a key in her gas
Mm-hmm.
cap, or where the gas lid is, and that's where my extra key is as we speak.
Yeah, my understanding is that you need that extra key.
I do.
And she's probably taking the blunt of it and saying, "Oh yeah, it's me. I'm sorry. I do it all the time." When really it's your fucking dumbass.
No, she does do it all the time.
You just did
She's-
just twice in a year.
Well, I didn't do it last year. It did it on its own.
See what I mean?
I'm sticking to that.
You're probably going to blame the
Fuck
work
you.
man.
Fuck you. Now, yesterday I did it on my own. And you know what's even crazier is I was going back and I remember getting out of the car last night and locking it and saying, "Do you have your keys?" Ah, of course you do. I
It didn't even think twice.
Twice.
Of course I do.
I even questioned myself and then answered myself with the wrong answer, man. That's how good I am. Jesus Christ,
about
what a
right.
fucking retard.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, that's about the only excitement I had over the weekend. Spent some time with the grandkids. I think one of them tried to break my nose, but that's always fun. A little headbutt action right to the bridge of the nose.
They're good for that.
Wow, man, my eyes fucking water. I almost got so mad I wanted to. Never mind, I'm not going to go into that.
What are you going to do?
I wanted to throw him.
Not literally here.
no.
Not literally. No.
No, figuratively.
Yep. We thought of those thoughts crossed your mind, but it wasn't
I thought I was in
something
a
you were
fist
gonna
fight there for a second. It's like,
do.
holy
Yeah, well, You
shit.
just got blasted in the nose. Your eyes instant water. Now
Instant water.
I just got to swing and kick at this point.
Yeah, or something. Yeah, I was a little, it hurt a little bit. It did hurt a little bit. But I did get to watch some golf.
Did you?
Which
Did
I
you
liked.
actually? Well, hold on.
I did watch Sunday golf.
Because I remember last week
I didn't watch it.
you didn't watch shit.
I told you, and I was honest about
You
that.
didn't watch shit. I don't give a fuck if you were honest or
Hey,
not.
if I'm honest, I can't be wrong. No?
Yes, you can.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like how you were earlier about the keys that got left
No,
in
whatever.
the car.
We going back to old shit?
Oh, I'm going back to what you just got done
We're
talking
not
about.
rehashing that. Anyway, I did get to watch this Bay Hill, and I kind of liked it, man. I like seeing sweet Scotty Chin show up. And the motherfucker learned how to putt over the weekend. Jesus.
did.
Didn't we just see some stats over a couple weeks ago where he was like dead last in putting
Yeah, he wasn't.
and first and everything else?
Yeah, those were the exact stats we saw him on. Actually, on Thursday,
I think it was Thursday.
we saw it on Thursday. I don't know why the Golf Channel put it up there, but of course they did. It makes sense. I mean, he was literally first in driving accuracy, fairways, greens in regulation, and was 160 something in putting.
In putting.
And it was like, wow.
We both looked
you
at that
can-
and was like, what the fuck?
I mean, at this rate, if you could get in the top 100, you probably have a good chance because he was first in everything else.
Good
I mean,
golfer, man.
he,
He played well. There was no catching him.
He
He
played.
had 17 putts inside of 15 feet.
He played well, but let's face it,
He made everyone.
everybody else fell off the map.
Well, maybe.
They all fell apart.
it-
Did you see where Brian Harmon did?
What'd he do?
Dude, he was 7 under on what? Friday? He was leading on Friday. I think he was 2 over come Sunday. Zalatoris, same type of shit.
That was your boy. That was your pick.
That was my pick.
My pick didn't even show up.
Who was your pick?
Jordan Spieth.
Speeche?
Jordan Spieth. And he didn't even fucking show up, man. So whatever.
He showed up.
Did he even play?
He was there.
Yeah, he was there, and then he was.
played all the way through the weekend. At least he did that.
Yeah, I like to see his name on the leaderboard.
Let me
though,
turn
what they
this
were-
down. I'm way too popular.
Yeah, you definitely are way too popular. for both of us. Jeez, for all the wrong reasons.
They would call that notorious.
That's funny. Yeah, maybe it was.
It was
cool.
a good
So
tournament,
now
though.
we got.
Course
we go-
was good.
Course
Course
was good.
hard as a rock on Sunday.
You
Did
could
you
tell
see
it was.
some of that?
Yes, I did, man. Nobody was holding them greens hard. I mean,
No, and you were right because the last time you looked at it and you even said that the last tournament, I don't think
I think it was
was
like 9
like
under.
9 under or something like that.
11 was like
Was
a
the
high,
best,
was,
yeah.
the best.
Yeah, you were
11 or
right there.
12.
you were right on the money. For once, you were right.
I'll take it.
You should. You should take. You might want to actually record that I said that.
Well, it's on a podcast, so everybody's going to hear it. And
Me and you?
I'm writing it down and putting the gold
Did you
star.
even, did you
putting the
even
gold star
introduce
next
us
to my name.
today? Did
Yeah, I
you even
introduced
say
us.
this is OB? I
Yeah, I think.
don't remember that.
Yeah, I'll do it now.
Better late than never.
Better late than never.
Sounds like Richard showing up to work.
That's funny. So we go from the way this golf season is going, man. It kind of snuck up on me, and I can't believe that the players is here already, man. That's next week.
Isn't that crazy? It's crazy.
That's crazy.
I mean, especially since you can tell not a lot of the better players have really gotten into a groove yet this season, and you're hitting them boom, boom, boom with all
Boom,
these
boom,
big
boom. And
tournaments
then in a
real
couple
quick.
weeks, you got the fucking Masters.
Yeah, right behind it.
which I'm still waiting on the invite, Augusta.
I'm waiting on the free tickets.
We're waiting for the free tickets. We will do the podcast there if you let us. I
If you
promise
let
you.
us. I promise.
We'll be there.
I mean, hell, if you just give us a parking space, we'll do it there.
We'll do it in the parking lot.
That's fine.
Little beers.
Plug the fucking TV
Plug
into
the fucking TV in.
I mean, it's all on fucking online now anyway.
Maybe
I
we
mean,
can like just get a little glimpse of that Magnolia trees or Magnolia Lane, any of that. Can
I don't
we get a
even
little
care.
Sniff.
I don't even care. Just give me a parking spot.
Just give me a parking spot.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
What do you like for the players?
Ooh.
I know you probably haven't thought about it.
Really haven't thought about the players because that's not the next tournament.
What the hell? Yes, it is.
Yes, you're right. It is.
It is the next
You actually
tournament.
said that. Must be these beers.
It's a beer tray.
These beer trays. Beer trays are already kicking in.
By the way, hold on. Let's go back to this.
Carry them
Bay Hill.
over from the last week.
Did you see Wyndham Clark duff a chip shot and then slam his fucking club into the ground and like make a huge ass divot?
Look,
Not a good look.
not a good look. Do you know what else I saw? He smacked himself in the face after he missed the putt.
That's a good look. I don't mind that. I'd rather you smack yourself than smack turf.
No, I mean, it was like a,
Oh,
I'm a nut job smack.
we kind of know he's a little bit of a nut job. He's overcame some shit, man, which I
Wyndham
like.
Headcase Clark. That's his new
Ooh,
nickname. I like that.
that.
You like Headcase
I
Clark?
Headcase Clark. Headcase.
Scotty Sweet Chin Scheffler?
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of watching him do that.
No.
And he still, I mean, I think he still came in like third, fourth or third or something like that.
No, he was at the top of the leaderboard.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
He still did well. He fell apart a little
wasn't a
bit.
fan of that. And I'm sure the people that own that golf course or take care of it definitely was not a fan of that.
I think there were a few things that people didn't like that Clark did. There was something else where they thought I saw some kind of tweet or whatever it was about his ball. He moved his ball to improve some lie or something, and they were throwing a bitch fit about
Yeah,
that.
he kind of mashed down the rough behind his ball is what he did.
yeah, they were bitching about that.
Well,
So I don't know. I don't think the guys. Look, you're either built for the limelight or you're not. And you know how it is. Like we've seen these guys, they rise up, and they get in this limelight. They're not used to it, and then they crash. They crash, and I'm afraid that this guy is crashing right now. You know, he's like a Joel Damon. After
if he
Netflix.
would, I don't
Let's
think
just
he's.
drink our life away.
I
Fuck
think
it.
he's just very competitive, but like, if he would have crashed, I don't think we wouldn't have seen his name on the leaderboard at the end of the day.
That's not. I don't mean crash like that. I just mean if those little things can cause you to hit yourself, or spike your club into the ground, which I get it. But you're on a different level when you're a PGA Tour player, and you're on the leaderboard on Sunday.
Yep.
You're going to get TV time. You might as well show them a little bit of personality that's not bad.
Do you think these guys even pay attention to the fact that they're on TV and being watched by millions of viewers? They probably lose.
Pay attention, no.
They probably lose scope of that.
I don't think they pay attention to it, but I think in the back of your head, I mean, let's get real. How many F-bombs do you think you and I drop on a golf course? Just 9 holes.
Just 9?
just
Probably
9.
At least 2 per hole.
At least. I was going to say, with both of us, we're probably close to the 50 mark. If anybody wants to play the over-under on that, 2-to-1 odds.
2-to-1 odds.
Over-under on 50.
And how many
Dropping
times,
an F-bomb?
How many times do you hear
Fuck!
on a
Yeah.
golf course?
All the time. All the time. So
from 2
my
holes
thing
over.
My thing is
Little whack.
these
fuck.
guys still talk like us and act like us when they're not playing in tournaments like this. So you know how hard it is for them to probably not just shit fuck
I
all
can
the
imagine.
all the time.
I
They
can
know
imagine.
they know they're on TV. They know they're in the limelight. I mean, prime example is how fantastic Rory McIlroy is in front of a fucking camera.
Pretty damn good. But he's been there since he was a kid.
I know, but that's something you kind of learn. You learn to be that way in front of the camera, and I don't think Wyndham Clark has learned that. And if he doesn't learn that quick, people are gonna hate him real fast.
Yeah, they're going to start hating on him.
They're gonna
Especially
hate
if
him
he
real fast.
slamming clubs into the
They're
ground.
gonna start throwing beers at him.
Whoa.
They're gonna start, popping tops in his backswing.
Maybe making a little baby noise crying.
Gush.
Little baby crying.
Beer.
Mm.
Boosh.
Start calling him Head Case Clark.
I like Head Case Clark. Wyndham Head Case Clark. We got nicknames for almost everybody. We're getting them.
If we don't, we can make them real easy.
We got to figure out one for Lowry because he's been playing well. Ooh, you know what? Bam, there's my pick.
Big Tits Lowry. That's your pick, Shane
That's
Lowry?
me.
He has been playing pretty
That's
good.
mean. You can't call him Big Tits Lowry.
Why?
Big Tits Lowry?
Okay, then just call him Tits.
Shane Lowry.
Shane Lowry.
Oh, that's what we
Shane
did before. We do have a
Lowry.
nickname for him. Shane Lowry.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
I'm sure everybody's seen Bad Boys.
That's your pick,
Yeah.
Shane Lowry?
Yeah, he's been playing
For
good.
the players.
He's
You
been
know,
playing good.
Scotty Scheffler won it last year, I believe.
Huh?
I think he's the defending champ.
I don't like to pick I don't like to pick
Back to
the not back to back, not necessarily. I never like to go for the one that's supposed to win.
Okay.
I've never been what do they call it? The underdogs.
I'm going to say something here that's going to surprise you with my pick.
Ah, great. Here we go.
And this is going to really shock you. Pretty fucking Ricky Fowler.
Shut up.
He's already won it. He's won it once. He can do it again. That's my pick.
Shut up. It's
That's
not
my
your
pick this year. What do
Shut
you
up.
mean?
I'm not going to listen to you.
That is my
I'm not
pick.
listening to you because okay, anybody listening to the podcast, all right, you've heard Chris make fun of me for liking Ricky Fowler. You've heard of him ask me, where is Ricky Fowler? Now I want you to understand he's now picking Ricky Fowler, which I thought he was not allowed to do after talking so much shit to me about it.
Well, that's not true. I'm trying to boost. I told you I'm a fan
You're a fuck.
of him, and I want to see him win. My greatest moment of Ricky is him winning the Players.
That was a great moment.
That's my
God.
best moment in
I'm
memory of
telling
him.
you what, if you can come up to the par 3, hit it
Stick
over the water, stick it within 3 feet. How many times? Twice?
I think twice.
Was it 2 times or 3 times?
I think he played
Well,
it
no. It
twice.
would have been 3 times because it's the 17th hole.
Yeah. So
So he
played
would
it,
have had to play the final round, come right back
and
to
then
it,
played it 2 more
and
times,
did the same thing every time.
and just let his big dick show how he did it, man. Now,
He did. He let that
I'd like to see him
motherfucker
do it
swing.
again. And I'm being
He
honest
let
with
it
you.
swing.
That is my dead serious pick, and I was thinking about this, and that is my pick.
Shut up.
So that's
All right.
where we're at.
Let's move on to who you're really picking.
Scotty Scheffler.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Jump on the fucking bandwagon. Here he comes. Scotty Sweet Chin.
I'll tell you,
Scotty
man.
Sweet Chin.
He's pretty damn good, and he looked pretty good. Now
Scotty Sweet Chin.
he could win it,
All
and I'd like to see him win it. But I'd like to see Ricky Fowler right there.
No.
I would.
I'd like to see a lot of different people win it. I'd like to see John Daly win it. God, shut the fuck up. Who are you picking?
I just told you
Are you picking Scheffler?
the chin.
Fucking prick.
Why?
don't you stay with Ricky?
I want Ricky to win,
No.
but Scheffler's my pick.
No, I want all kinds of people to win.
That's my pick.
I want the Walrus to win. Isn't that who it was?
I don't know if he's
Kevin
around.
Stadler.
Where's he been?
Probably hanging out on the beach.
God, he could
With
golf
the
his
rest of
ass
them.
off, and he had a belly like me. I should, you know what I need to do is start watching his swing.
I'm telling you, it might lead to something.
I might need to emulate his swing because I don't know how the fuck he did it.
He
'Cause
always had
a,
that big-ass
He
belly.
had a big belly.
I'm telling you, I think you might be a little bigger than he was.
No, I ain't that big.
Well, come on, man, because TV ads.
TV ads, but he was a big one. Now I just got a belly. I'm not all around big.
You think that's all you
Other
have?
than, well, never mind. What?
I don't know. I forget.
Anyway, who cares? So, yeah,
God, you're a fat ass.
taking Scotty the Chin, he changed his putter to a mallet style after playing Blade forever, and he changed for Bay Hill, and he showed his ass with it too, man.
Shut up.
And it was actually the Mick who made a suggestion to him and said, "Why don't you try this spider putter?"
No, I'm sure. The
So-
Mick is, the best player for the last, 10, 15 years?
What?
10 years?
I don't know about that.
He is.
Well, yeah, because everybody else left and went to live. He's not the best
here you
player.
go with that fucking live bullshit.
He's not the best
Come
player.
off of it. Next thing you know, you're going to tell me Anthony Kim can compete. Shut up.
What did Anthony Kim shoot? Did he shoot a 65?
65.
Wow.
65.
But you know what now?
That's par 3 course. But he still shot a 65.
He shot a 65.
The numbers don't lie.
I'm over the Anthony Kim issue just because I'm not going to watch Liv just to watch him. Now, I did think it was a pretty cool idea
Did you see?
to bring him back, but I want him to come to the PGA, not fucking Liv.
Apparently, Anthony Kim did something for Liv because you know what their viewership is up 312%.
Well, yeah, everybody just plugging in to watch him.
But the thing is, are they going to stay around?
No.
Do you think you just want to see him?
I'm gonna
like
be
like me. I really did. I just wanted to see him.
Yeah, me too.
Do you think we're the norm or we're not the norm?
I think we're the norm.
Okay. So it's a fluke to
The
go
thing
up
is
300%.
with this Liv shit is, dude, it's hard. It's hard to watch.
Hard.
It's hard to watch because I don't know the fucking.
It's tough.
I don't know the.
Don't know the
how they
format.
play. I don't know the format. I don't know.
They get the team thing. I think the team thing's kind of cool. I will be honest. The team thing's
For
kind of
every
cool.
tournament.
I don't like it for every tournament because it's hard for me to follow who's winning and who's not and whatever.
Yeah, well, a lot
I
of
think
things
that's
are hard
cool.
for you to follow.
Shut the fuck up. God, follow this, bitch. Anyway, there he is right there. We're watching a replay.
Yep, Tits Lowry.
You can't call him Tits Lowry.
Why?
That's just wrong. Look at the titties on that guy. We can call him Tits Lowry. Holy shit.
And they're sweaty.
Tits
You can't tell they're
Lowry.
sweaty just because he's got a
There
black
goes
shirt
Tits
on.
Lowry.
Oh God, he's a big one. He's got some titties on him, man.
Golly.
I told you.
Look at that face too. His
God,
eyes,
he looks
that
like he
motherfucker.
looks like an old dog that's had about 13 litters.
He
and
looks like an old
tits.
dog at 13 litters. Can barely move anymore.
Fucking tits dragging the ground.
All I can do is pop out puppies.
Oh, Tits Lowry.
Tits Lowry. I
That's
like
Jeff's pick for next week at the
that.
Players.
Is my pick. I think he's been playing good.
He has been playing good. He's been in the leaderboard, at least past couple 2 weeks.
Yeah. He has. Hey, what did you see that Novelli Marte for the Reds?
Is he the starting pitcher? Who is this guy?
80 game suspension.
Oh, yeah.
You believe that shit?
I'm glad you brought the Reds up because
What I did just bring up was about this guy. What do you think?
Yeah. I think people are stupid if they think you can get away with using PEDs nowadays.
Yeah,
Is that what it was? PEDs?
Yeah.
It's dumb. I mean, I don't
Just
know why
doesn't-
anybody would even risk it unless there's some kind of excuse as to maybe a doctor gave you something you didn't know about or
See, that's the thing. They tell these guys what they can and can't, and all of them have, people working for them that tell them, hey, here you can take this, hey, you can't take that. Even certain foods, you want to take some Robitussin? No, you can't because we're not going rowboating tonight.
I mean, we're talking 80 fucking games, dude.
You ever been rowboating?
Robotized?
Robitussin.
No,
You call it Robitussin? I call it Robitussin, but I think others call it sipping scissor.
That is very true, and yes, I will tell you that back in the day,
The truth comes out. Look, y'all, if you can see Chris right now, he doesn't know what he's saying. He's rubbing his face. He's like, oh, man.
there might have been a couple times
Rowboat.
back in the teenage years where
Buddy.
there wasn't nothing I wasn't passing up or trying,
Buddy, I'm
except for
telling
dudes.
you know what, man? We need some sound effects. We need to work on our sound effects.
We'll work on it. We'll get
We need to
Danny.
get some
we can
stupid-
get Danny in here.
We need to get some stupid shit where I can push a button.
Yeah, make like a
Whack
fuck.
fuck. Shit like that.
Shit like that.
If anybody's listening to us, they want to throw us some comments. Tell us, give us some ideas of what kind of sounds we need here. We're new at this. This isn't something that we do all the time. It's not something that we've been doing. So we're just getting used to it, just kind of throwing some stuff out there.
Why don't you go ahead and throw that email out to him,
Oh,
Jeff?
yeah. If you ever want to email us, outofboundscincy@gmail.com. Make sure you follow us on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts. You can get them on Spotify, Amazon, all them other crazy motherfucking things. I don't know what they are. We just click buttons,
we
guys.
just click buttons and talk.
Really, we just click buttons. Man, we leave that shit to Danny.
Yep. So
Even
if you
though-
got you want us to talk about any topics or anything, or just want to say we suck, just let us know. Maybe
Ooh,
we'd like
and you
to
know
hear
what?
from you.
Danny threw some intro and exit music on our last podcast.
Yeah,
Let us know what you think about that.
yeah, it's probably suck, but we'll see. I wanted the Rocky theme, Eye of the Tiger. Did that not happen?
You're so fucking gay.
What do you?
I mean, really? You want Eye of the Tiger?
That's my fucking. That's what wakes me up every morning.
You know what wakes me? You know what my alarm clock is? I'm bringing sexy back. Maybe that should be our intro. We got copyright issues, guys.
Copyright issues. We better not do that. Anybody got any suggestions? Let us know. We want to hear from you.
I liked the exit music that we had last time.
Yeah.
I wasn't hip to the intro. Danny said he could fix that, though. He could find something else for us. He was just throwing some
I got a
shit
couple
in there.
ideas for that. I just don't know if
Just
we're
do me a
allowed to
favor.
do it legally.
Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Keep your ideas to yourself.
Okay.
Let Danny do it.
Can I at least think of my own ideas?
I prefer you not, because you get this look on your face when you're thinking like it hurts. It hurts to think.
Well,
So I don't want to see you hurt and in pain,
It's-
because you're my friend.
it's more likely it's gas, to be honest with you.
Oh, that's true. You are gassy. You are gassy. Straight IBS from this
Oh,
motherfucker.
God.
I am telling
Well,
you
let's
what.
not get into that.
Need a shit before we pod.
I do pre-pod shit.
Shit, that's
I do, just in case I get excited. Even if I don't, I go in there and try, because I don't want to get excited in the middle of the podcast and get what I call crap attack.
I had to pre-pod poo. That was a P3. That was a P3 drop. Pre-pod poo. As you know, this podcast is brought to you by
Professional Property Partners.
P3.
Also Miller Family Auto Group. Good clean cars. Great clean cars.
What was that line? What did you say last week? They may not be good cars, but the clean cars.
Clean.
I thought that was fucking
I
hilarious.
know the guy that cleans them. He does a hell of a job.
I'll tell you what, it's getting hot in this motherfucker.
I am getting a little hot. There you go. Take that hoodie off. Jesus Christ, your belly flopped out.
I know, but my tits aren't as big as Shane Lowry.
No,
so
they're
it
not.
doesn't matter.
They're not.
You can't call me Tit Lowry.
I'm not gonna call you anything but Jeff Pro.
Tit Lowry.
So hey, I didn't know if you've seen this, man, and this is actually I was thinking back. Have you ever seen a fight between in a girls' college basketball game?
Dude, I really have.
And it wasn't much of a fight, but
I heard about this. I didn't see anything. Did you see the video of it?
I did. And you know, I'm gonna be honest with you that the girl from LSU caused all of it, and the fact that the referees was not calling any fouls in the fourth quarter.
But wait a minute. The girl that calls this, is this the... There's a popular girl for
Yeah.
LSU.
Angel Reese.
Is that her?
Yes.
She wears the leg thing.
She wears the one leg up and one leg down kind of thing.
I don't
It's popular on
understand this,
TikTok and stuff. She's a pretty girl.
I don't understand this.
This
I know
chick
who you're
was
talking about. Yeah,
pulling
she is.
hair. She was smacking and pulling hair and getting away with it, dude. She was playing
Really?
dirty.
Really?
And the girl she was doing it to was bigger than her. She was a big girl, dude.
But isn't
This is not the first time that they've matched up, man.
isn't that girl big though?
Yeah.
The
she's
one that's
big.
got the one leg thing?
She's big, but she ain't as big as the girl from South Carolina.
Okay. Okay.
And that chick got tired of it, and I guess they had a timeout or whatever, and she just went up and just fucking slammed down a little player. Now, she should have slammed the Angel Reese girl down,
That's
but
what I-
that chick
that's-
was on the bench.
That's what I was wondering. So she didn't push the angel.
No. It was a different, like a point guard or something. Somebody half her size.
Bitch.
But, hey, I mean, she done had her hair fucking pulled. She got smacked in the face. I don't blame her, to be honest
Wait a
with you.
minute. The girl that got smacked in the face, got her hair pulled, was that the real big girl?
Yeah, she's
Okay.
the one that put the other girl to the ground.
All right. Makes sense now.
Now, the refs was not calling any fucking fouls, and they were letting them get away with shit. And that's what I think caused
But we're...
the issue.
Did,
You got to get control of that shit. They can tell if it's chirpy and getting like that. But
are we
I
letting
have
both
never-
teams do this, though?
Yeah.
Really?
I have never seen this in a girls' basketball game. I don't know if I've ever seen girls
Well, I'm sure it's...
other than UFC. Like,
I'm sure it's... What do you mean? You ain't seen these girls fight before?
not in sports.
Oh. I can't say that I have.
I mean, I'm sure there's been some whatevers, but
No,
I mean, this was intense, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm really looking forward to them matching up again. It's much watch TV. I watched that whole fucking game.
But now, the game that they were playing, was that a conference final? Was that a conference championship or something?
Might have been a conference championship. I don't know if
Because you know
LSU
that's
or South
happening. I mean,
Carolina.
that's going on
yeah.
right now.
It
The
had to have been then.
big games are going on, so maybe that was a conference championship or whatever, a semifinal for their conference, whatever it was.
I've never seen it before.
No, but
And I was like, holy shit, what the hell am I watching?
and you brought it up to me earlier today when we were driving, whatever the fuck we were driving. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we drive a lot.
Wherever we had to go look at a house or whatever. But you brought it up before, and it makes me want to watch it, just like you said. You know, if they match up in the tournament or anything, hell yeah, I want to fucking watch it.
Yeah, dude.
I want to watch them big girls go at it.
Then there's two big girls, and one's bigger than Angel.
Dude, I think they said the girl's like 6'7" or 6'8".
And she's not like heavy.
Right.
She's in shape.
She's in shape.
She's just a big bone girl, man.
Let me ask you this.
Yep.
Would you let her push you down like that?
I'm gonna be honest with you. There's some questions that I'm gonna lie because I know someone that I love very dearly also listens to this podcast. So I'm gonna say no.
You're gonna say no to that?
I'm gonna say
Would that make
it's a soft no.
No.
No,
Hold
I
on.
won't.
I could do that thing to make the thing go real high pitched for you. You wanna do that?
Don't start fucking around with that again. We barely got it figured out now.
I don't know. I don't know how it would feel. Big old girl push me down like that.
I wouldn't like it.
I would hope nobody saw
Like,
this.
Wait a minute. Get off of me. End up having to fucking call the cops on her for domestic violence, dude. I'm just a little guy.
Hey, at least in that situation, they would understand.
Huh.
You know? Like, look at her, guys. She's Amazonian. Look at this bitch.
Speaking
Yeah.
of fighting,
That'd be weird.
I was shocked to see Francis Ngannou get slept, dude. He got fucking slept by Anthony Joshua.
But I don't know why you were so shocked.
That Francis Ngannou has been hit by monsters with half the size gloves.
Who's a monster that's hit him?
Stipe, he's fought some big guys.
But
in
he's still
fucking
ain't as
UFC.
big as Nagano is.
Who?
Stipe was not as big as Nagano. Nagano's like 260.
I'm talking about getting hit with the half the size, the 3-ounce gloves or whatever, compared to 12-ounce or whatever they use.
I get it.
I just didn't see it coming. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think a lot of people did see him getting. I mean, slept, Jeff, snoring, slept.
I saw it.
Good for Anthony Joshua. I always thought he was a great boxer. I know.
Look, he got beat a couple years ago.
Yeah,
and
by
that
the Mexican fat guy.
Yeah, and that really
What was his name?
took his value way down.
I think he took his own value down after that fight. Like,
He may have.
wait a minute, man. I just got beat by Anthony Ruiz, or what was his
Is
name?
that who it was?
Something like that.
I don't know. It's hard for me to pay much attention to heavyweight boxing. There's not enough of it.
Right.
There's only 4 guys that
Yep.
you ever watch
You're right.
nowadays.
It kind of took a big backseat when UFC came in.
It took a big backseat. It took a big backseat when they started taking so long to make fights.
God, have they even signed a contract for Anthony Joshua and the Gypsy?
No,
I mean, they've been talking about that for
they've been talking about it for years.
years.
But I think the guarantee is this next fight. It's not necessarily for Joshua and the Gypsy King. It is for whoever wins between the Usyk guy.
Francis Ngannou.
No, it's the Usyk guy and the Gypsy King.
Oh, the who?
So whoever wins.
Oh, Usyk. I thought you said the UFC guy. My
No,
bad.
the Usyk guy. Whoever wins that,
Hmm.
Joshua has a guaranteed fight. But I mean, it just, I don't know. I'm not really hip to how long it takes these guys to recover. But in boxing, it seems like it takes them 2 years
I agree with you, and it seems like it takes 2 years to get a fight
to make a fight.
to make a fight. Now,
You recover after 2 years, then it takes another 2 years to catch a fight. And by that time, the guys, these guys are going to be 40 years old. It's like Mike Tyson fighting fucking Jake Paul.
I was just gonna say, what about Jake Paul fighting Mike
don't know.
motherfucking Tyson?
I don't know what to think about this.
I don't either.
I really don't.
I don't want to see Mike Tyson get knocked out.
I don't want to see it either.
I do not.
And I mean,
I seen it once. I remember when I was a kid. I forget how old I was, and Buster Douglas.
Buster Douglas tore
I
him
cried.
apart.
I
Tore
cried.
him apart, dude.
I was so upset, dude.
I
That used to be
hated
like
it.
a family thing. My dad, grandpa, uncles we'd all get together and watch a Mike Tyson fight for about 13 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they'd all bitch about.
You know what's funny you say that? Because I used to do that with my dad. We used to watch boxing when it was on. Showtime boxing.
That was the thing to watch. Man.
Showtime boxing, dude. We watched it whatever nights it was always on, Saturday night or something?
Yeah.
Friday night or Saturday night, Showtime boxing. You don't have it anymore. Now you have got the UFC, but you got a big difference in the scale. You've got, two boxers in every division that you might know or you may have heard of. And then you jump to the UFC and there's 15 of them in every fucking division. I don't even know who these fucking guys are.
It's not like it used to be when they had the show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That really helped, and that really brought me to it.
Mm.
And then you learn these coaches, your Chuck Liddells, your Tito's, and your Randy Couture's and stuff like that. And it almost was like characters, They had
they did. Well, you did
characters.
You had characters.
And now they just have professional fighters.
Yeah, it's just too much.
Yeah,
it's too much for me. There's too many people that I don't know.
I agree.
And even if you do follow it, and do you really know the guy that's ranked 10th in bantamweight? I mean, you don't. You just
No, normally they're from other countries and you never heard of them.
Yeah,
Unless you're in that fight game and fight world.
I get that. That's why if I hear a Mexican boxer, I'm gonna follow him because they're generally good.
They're generally
They're
good.
generally really fucking
Or
good.
like a Venezuela boxer or something like that.
Yeah, they're normally really good.
That's true. That is true.
And then I follow them, and they normally have a decent career. But it's tough. It's too tough to follow the fight game. And you've got
you only got a couple guys that, like you just said, they're like four guys.
and
you got
Nagano. He went to PFL. He went to the professional fight. And he signed with them.
they offered him more money, man. Have you? Honestly, we ain't gonna dig into it, but some of the fight contracts that these guys get for UFC, they don't make money.
That's
like you
bullshit.
think they do.
It's bullshit.
Connor has made probably the most money out of anybody.
But you go back to what you said. He was a character.
Very true.
And if you don't create that character, what do you got? What do you got? Tito Ortiz was a character without even knowing that you needed to create a character. He just was. Because of the way he fucking looked and the way he fucking talked.
He does have a look of his own, dude.
Yeah. He was just a character because of that. Same way with Chuck Liddell. You knew Chuck Liddell because you knew the Mohawk and you knew this guy was going to throw a bomb right hand. Because he kept it down by his fucking hip and just begged you to come close enough. He begged you.
He did beg you.
And that was the character. That's it. I've been watching UFC for a long
Me too,
time.
dude. I remember I was a kid and we was at a campground. And this guy, he was from Indianapolis or something, and he had the fucking UFC tape of UFC 1.
Yeah, oh, God.
And that was the first time I ever seen it. And I was
It's like Dan Henderson shit.
No, before this was Royce Gracie shit.
Yeah.
Royce Gracie, Ken Shamrock.
And he didn't come around until like the third or fourth.
I was fucking instantly hooked.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
I remember that this is dead
VHS
truth.
tape, dude.
Dead truth, dude. A pay-per-view. They had a UFC fight. I remember it was $19.95. Not only did I beg my mom, but I lied to her about what it was. I told her it was wrestling.
Yeah.
Because we always watched wrestling when we were kids. I mean, it was
just wrestling,
the 80s and 90s. It was wrestling. This is a new company of wrestling.
New style of wrestling.
New style. And I remember watching Royce Gracie in that. In his gi.
And his gi choking everybody
Choking
out.
everybody out. And tying them up in his gi. He would hide their arms
Yeah.
in his shit.
Now, let me ask you this. And without the gi.
No, I'm not.
Without the gi, I don't think he would have had as many chokes.
No.
No, he wouldn't.
No,
have.
he really wouldn't have. I mean, if you've watched, and I'm sure there's diehard fans
That's
out
what
there.
I remember that Ken Shamrock had said that he was allowed to wear his gi,
Yes.
but Ken Shamrock the first time he fought wasn't allowed
Wasn't
to wear
allowed.
shoes,
Yeah, he wasn't allowed to wear shoes. Yeah.
which was I don't know
Which
if
pissed
he-
off Ken Shamrock. But if you've ever watched some of the old fights, he will. Like, Royce Gracie, he did. He would put your arms and legs inside of his gi.
That is part of their style, though. I mean, they
Fuck his style.
that Brazilian jiu-jitsu, they they use their gi to their advantage.
Some
Now
people-
there's like two different, there's
some
gi
use
and
their
without
gi,
gi jiu-jitsu.
Some use their gi.
He's a gear for sure. Well, here's a prime example. Royce Gracie fought Matt Hughes. Do you remember that fight?
I remember it.
Matt Hughes beat the living fuck out of him.
Oh,
He
Matt Hughes was a
crucifixed him and was
stud.
just pounding on his face,
And
dude.
Royce Gracie was 40
He did not
years
have a
old.
gi.
He was 40 years old.
That's true. He took the fight. He got his
Matt
fucking
Hughes was
ass
like
beat.
26.
Matt Hughes was an animal.
God, he was an animal. Dude.
God,
I loved that dude. Loved him.
sorry to hear what happened to Matt Hughes. He did get hit by a fucking train, man, and his life hasn't been the since.
How he survived that, I have no fucking clue.
I don't either, but yeah, he took a downward spiral after that, man. But I have a shirt signed by Matt Hughes. Actually,
you really?
I do.
How'd you get that?
My brother-in-law gave it to me.
Oh, I thought you were into
He
some
went to an
stuff.
event or something, and what did you say?
I thought you were into some things I didn't know about. You wanted to talk about them.
There are some things that I'm into that I don't want to talk about. We keep them in the closet, they say.
The closet.
Tucked
Deep.
away. Deep in that closet, in the dark corner. Way in that dark ass corner.
He hasn't
did
came
bring
out
up-
of that closet yet.
So you did bring up the Reds and this guy that got suspended.
Yeah.
I'm going to touch on a very touchy subject, and I know this is
God,
going to
come
get you
on,
all
man.
fucking pissy.
Can you please not?
And I have to talk about it.
I feel like I
'cause
talk about this every podcast.
What?
I know what you're going to bring up.
Joey Votto signing with Toronto.
Fuck.
Now, how the fuck this guy's played so long with the Reds and they don't give him a farewell tour? Yep, that just pissed Jeff off. He's walking out. Well, he gone. I think this is a very, very bad look for the Cincinnati Reds, man. I mean, this guy was a fucking all-star. He's an MVP.
Mm-hmm.
And would you say the last MVP was like George Foster and Big Red Machine days? No, Barry Larkin?
Barry Larkin got an MVP in 95.
I was 15 fucking years old. That's crazy.
Got it in 95. George Foster in 82 or something like that.
So
And
bad
then-
look.
But then in the 70s, you had the Big Red Machine, so you had a
Correct.
bunch of them there.
Big fan of Red Machine. Big fan.
Yeah. You're a fan of the Red Rocket.
I got a lot of memorabilia from them, man. I just big fan.
Red Rocket.
Big fan of Pete Rose.
Red Rocket.
Big
Come
fan.
on, come over and check out Enzo.
Anyway,
Show you that Red Rocket. Love showing
the
that
fact
Red
that
Rocket.
the Reds couldn't offer Joey Votto a final farewell tour contract is a very bad look. And it kind of is pissing me off going into this season. How you feel about it, Jeff? I already know how you feel, but enlighten us.
And I do it. It makes me upset, man.
I know, that's why I said it.
It makes me upset because really the biggest reason that I get upset about is because nobody told me that it was going to be it. And I would have gone and seen them. I would have paid for the last series. If you just said, hey, this is probably going to be it, guys. Let's come out and let's give him a send-off. Let's have a whiteout that we have all white that just says Votto on our shirts. That would be amazing to me. Why wouldn't you give this guy? He gave you, and I told you this before. He gave you 22 fucking years.
22 fucking years.
22.
The right way, too.
Drafted by the Reds. Worked up through the system with the Reds. You got an MVP out of them. You got silver sluggers. Notice how I plural, okay? Plural silver slugger. On base percentage that is just not going to be topped by anybody ever in the Reds organization. You're just not going to do it. You know what I saw the other day? If Votto has a 0 on base percentage this whole year, 162 games for Toronto, his on base percentage would be better than none other than Ichiro.
Whoa.
And what was Ichiro known for?
Getting the fuck on
Getting
base.
the fuck on base. He
Getting
could
the
have
fuck
a
on base.
fucking 0 on base percentage, and his on base percentage would still be better than Ichiro's. And Ichiro's a lock for the Hall of Fame no matter what. You're in.
You think Votto's in?
Oh my God, if he's not, I will be even more pissed. I swear to God.
I believe
I think
you.
it's bullshit. They better put a fucking statue down here for this guy.
They're not going to do that.
Why wouldn't it? Do they have one for Barry Larkin?
I don't think so. I think it's just
Rose,
Rose,
Bench,
Morgan.
Morgan.
Is Sparky got a statue?
I don't know. Does Davis have a statue?
Who?
Eric Davis.
I don't know about that.
I don't think so.
I'm actually not even sure who was all got statues down there.
Well, shows what you fucking know.
Yeah. I didn't claim to know much about anything.
No, I just think it's bullshit. I think it's bullshit. Even if you know what, man, it just, I'm a fan, okay? I've always been a baseball fan. I've always been a Cincinnati Reds fan. Baseball, it was my thing when I was a kid. Before golf. Before I played golf.
Me too.
Baseball was my thing, man. I played travel ball. In the summer times, my dad would take, because my dad was a teacher, so he took me and my brother we would go to Chicago, we would watch the Cubs, the White Sox. We would go up to Milwaukee, we would watch the Brewers, we would go to St. Louis and watch the Cardinals, then we would come back and we would catch a Red Series, go home. We had a vacation every single year that did that. We did that same tour every single year, which, by the way, going to the old Brewers Stadium, that was a fucking party. And I was a kid.
I've never been to a baseball
And
game
I was
outside of Cincinnati.
And I was a fucking kid, dude. But if you wanted to party, it was back.
We didn't have the money to go to games like that.
Shut up.
We were poor white trash.
Well, you're still white trash.
Debatable poor, too, to be honest with you.
You're on the verge.
I'm on the fucking verge.
One more fucking bill, and I'm there.
One more bill, and I'm fucking there. We subscribe to one more fucking channel on TV. I'm broke.
I don't think it was fair. I don't think it was fair to Votto. And my thing is he's been such a good ambassador for the city
I agree.
and for the Reds
Yes.
that he won't say anything about it. And God damn it, will you say something about it? Please. Joey Votto, I know you're not going to listen to this, but if you ever do, fucking say something, man.
Like, hey, this was bullshit.
Like,
You
it's
want him to say
bullshit.
that? I agree with you, man. It pisses me off, too.
It's bullshit. It's like I told you before. Put Nick Kroll in front of a fucking stall, open the door, and have him fucking donkey kicked in the face. Smack that fucker in the ass.
How do you know that was his decision, though, man?
He's the fucking GM.
Yeah, but
he's the
got a
fucking
boss.
GM.
He's got a boss.
No. Your job is to get the players on the motherfucking field, okay? And to find money where you can find money, save money where you can save money. I get it. Dude had a $7 million buyout that they had to pay him to get out,
And
which
they-
I get it because they didn't want to pay him $25 million. Okay, cool. Do you think Toronto's paying him $25 million?
No.
Look it up. See how much they're paying him. They're probably paying Joey Votto $1. You want to know why? Because he loves the fucking game.
Well, it's his home state. It's his home city, isn't it, Toronto?
I don't know if Toronto was his city,
I
but
know he's
of course he's Canadian.
I know that. I just don't know.
So what are you going to do? So somebody in Toronto is going to give him his fucking farewell tour? That's just going to piss me off. It's going to fucking piss me off. And quite frankly, I haven't paid any attention to Red Spring Training because of it.
I haven't paid attention to it either. And I know they named
I don't give a fuck.
the starting pitcher for the opening day, which
There's somebody I don't know.
Yeah, it's somebody I don't know either.
Who is it?
I don't know.
Well, you brought it up.
I'm a little pissy about it, to be honest with you. So I haven't really paid attention to too much Reds baseball.
Then you got this dude that got caught with PEDs, 80-game suspension.
That is
Who's
a-
going to go in his place
That's
now?
a lot of fucking games. Is it his first offense? Do we know? I mean, that seems like it. That seems like a lot. Man.
I don't know.
80 fucking games. That's
I don't think he...
3/4 of the season, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah, no, it's half the season. 80 games, 162. I mean, it's half
that is
the
a
fucking season.
big suspension.
Well, maybe he took a lot of PEDs.
Something, man.
I don't fucking know.
He is from Joey Votto is from Toronto.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I think they have the largest Chinatown in the world besides the actual Chinatown. Yeah.
Hmm.
You ever been there? I've been there.
No, I don't. I haven't been many places.
Toronto, I've been there.
What'd
wanna
you
know
go
why?
there for?
Watch a baseball game.
Yeah, you and your dad.
Yeah, me, my dad, and my brother.
Did you drive there?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. You know what was great? McDonald's. You could have pizza.
What?
Yeah.
McDonald's pizza?
Personal pizza.
McPizza?
Mick pizza. It gave me the Mick shits. but I still got that fucking pizza because I said, oh my God.
Oh my God. Speaking of pizza, that Speedway pizza was pretty good today, man.
Buddy, I'm telling you what, and
Wow.
if all our listeners don't know,
It's not bad, dude. You get
you know,
two slices
we're throwing out a plug for Speedway Pizza. I
Two
know
slices.
you guys are thinking this is fucked up,
and a big gulp
but y'all listen.
for like $3.
2 slices and a big gulp, $3.50.
Yeah, that's the deal.
$3.50.
Yeah, that's the deal.
Not only can you shit your pants, but you can piss it at the same time with 89 ounces of fucking Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
I mean, come on, guys.
Get with it.
No, I'm going to drop another plug.
All right, plug it up.
For Speedway
Hmm?
on March 14th.
Oh,
Whole pizzas,
yeah.
$3.14.
Give me 12.
$3.14. I've already pre-ordered.
Pre-ordered.
Now, look, you guys got to get in.
You know what? That's a good time to have like a company outing.
That's
or a company lunch.
we're actually having a company lunch on 314. So you know,
Costs us $10 total to feed everybody.
I've pre-ordered all our pizzas, and it's not just guys. You don't just get cheese here.
Oh no,
Pepperoni.
there's 2 different kinds of pepperonis on these things.
2 different kinds
There's
of
there's the
pepperonis.
circle ones, and then there's the square ones that you find on like the Tina's pizza.
Absolutely. Ooh, I gotta give this countertop guy this fucking door code here. He's blowing me up.
Well, I'm sure that's a good topic.
I'm talking out loud, man. There's
you're
things I gotta
supposed
do.
to, and we got some more bad news from the Cincinnati sporting industry
What
here.
happened? Here we go,
T fucking Higgins requested
Oh.
a trade, man, and I don't blame him.
dude.
And I'm going to agree with you, and I know you've said this.
You're gonna agree with me? Hold on.
He,
Hold on,
in
hold
my
on.
opinion,
Wait.
I think long term, he's going to be better than Jamar Chase. Now,
Holy shit! Remember this.
the problem
March
with,
11th, 2024 at 5:01 p.m.
I think he's, now I could be wrong, and I would hope to be wrong, but he's just a big motherfucking dude, man.
6'5".
He's a big dude, and
Big dude.
the problem is that's, you know, Jamar Chase and Joey Burrow are hand in hand. They're going to come hand in hand, I believe. And you got to keep your quarterback happy. It doesn't matter if Joey gets hurt again. Joey gets hurt again, we need to be looking elsewhere because this guy's going to be injury prone, in my opinion.
I think you're right on the injury prone.
I can't have it. I can't have it. He's got to toughen up, man. He's got to quit getting fucking hurt. If we do trade him, maybe we can get some, you know, trade T. Higgins. Maybe we can get some offensive line help that we've been asking for the past 15 fucking years, I feel like.
I think you can trade him and
My fucking heart has been broke by the Bengals more times than any other sporting, maybe even anything in the world now.
your heart has been broke.
Oh my God, dude. Bad.
You are not this kind of fan, are you?
Yes, I am.
Oh my god.
Yes, I am, dude. I'm a huge fucking Bengals fan, and it hurts.
I mean, I know
It
you're
hurts,
a huge Bengals
dude.
fan, but don't let it hurt. I mean,
It hurts. It absolutely hurts. Dude, when they were in the fucking Super Bowl, I was bouncing off the fucking, like,
Well, I think
I
everybody
thought
in
I had like
Cincinnati was
ADHD that day, dude. I couldn't like
probably did.
control my emotions.
uncontrollable.
I was a mess. I was a mess.
Wow.
And it was
You need
so
help.
fun. It was so fun, man.
You know what the problem is? Is you were a mess because of all the endorphins.
Mhm.
I was like back in the heyday, man. I was like, okay. It all came back to you.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute now.
now.
Wait a minute now.
Yeah. That may be fucking true too, man. Might have had a slight drug problem back in the day. Or wait a minute, I don't know if it was a
It
problem.
wasn't
or
a
not.
problem at all. I was having a blast.
It wasn't a problem until I got caught doing everything.
Yeah, well, that's generally when it's a problem. Before that, it's just amazing.
It's just fun. It's just fun, man. Damn. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
Let's not go down memory lane now.
I'm getting endorphins back here, thinking about it.
He's about to get excited, y'all.
Clear my nose cavities out here.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I don't know about it.
But anyway, yeah, the whole T. Higgins thing, that bothers me. Chances are they're going to trade him. That's my opinion.
What bothers you? Did he request a trade?
No, not at all. I mean,
why wouldn't you just take your what's his franchise worth? 20 million?
I think 21, 22.
Why wouldn't you just take that and just ride a year out and then request and then just go free agency next year?
Well,
why do you have to demand or request a trade?
Well, you think about it. To what, a year ago or 2 years ago, he got hurt. Only played 8 games.
That makes sense. That makes sense. He gets hurt this year. He might not.
He gets hurt this year. His value won't be as good. So then your other thing is your boy Joey Burrow. He might have a hangnail, and
He might pull an earlobe. We were talking about that.
Yep. Have a nostril close up on one side, not have 2 nostrils.
Come on, I got all.
And then he'll be out.
I think he's a tough kid.
And then he'll be out for 12 games. And then who are they going to throw the ball to? They're not going to throw it to T. Higgins. So he's got to go get his money. I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. I
don't think they can. I mean, honestly, they can't afford him.
Yeah, they can. They can afford him right now.
Yeah, but they won't be able to afford anybody else.
You won't be able to afford anybody else at that caliber next season when you start paying.
He's number one for sure, man.
When you start paying Burrow, because they got to start paying Burrow what, $40 million every year next year? No, you won't. But what are you going to do? Okay, so you're just going to let him go, catch a couple draft picks. They're going to do the same thing with Jamar Chase, guys.
They're going to sign him.
No, they won't.
Yeah, they will.
No, they won't.
I believe they will sign him. Yes.
No, they won't. Mark my words. March 11th, 2024, 5:06 p.m.
Yep.
They will not sign him.
And I disagree. So
I will tag him. He will play, and then he will be gone.
Nah, I think they're going to sign him.
Nah, gives you plenty of time to develop a wide receiver.
You
Besides,
can't
Tom Brady has already shown you that you can develop anybody. All they got to do is run the motherfucking routes that I ask you to run, okay?
Run them routes.
If I tell you to run in a goddamn circle, run in a circle.
Run that circle
I'm going to hit you with that ball.
Run the circle route.
Run the goddamn circle. You little motherfucker.
You little fuck.
Yeah,
them little scat back. That motherfucking little
Julian Edelman?
Boy.
You little 5'6" son of a bitch.
What's the other
Go out
one?
there, hit that fucking mark, run in a circle. I'm going to hit you in the back of the head with the ball. You go catch it after it hits it off the back of the fucking head. Then you're going to run for another 15 yards. And if you fucking don't, I'm getting rid of you. Why? Because he could.
He could.
And what did he do? He made receivers.
I agree with you there. He did make receivers.
He made
better.
receivers.
He did. I don't think Burrow has that in him.
No, not a fucking chance. Sorry, Joe. I love you, buddy, but
he's not.
You're too Joe. You're too cool for me, man.
He's Joe Cool now.
You're
buddy.
too cool
he
for
is
me,
cool.
which makes me think that you ain't. You just ain't.
Say it.
You ain't got that.
Say it. Man, we got that fire. Does he have the fire?
You ain't got that fire, bro.
I don't know if he has that
Ain't
fire.
no fire. Ain't no fire.
I don't know. Somebody needs to light that fucking fire. I know
Ain't
that.
nobody gonna light that fire, buddy.
Wait,
Ain't nobody gonna light that fire because soon enough he's gonna be in a big city.
this is a big enough city.
It ain't big enough for Joe
He's
Burrow.
from Ohio.
Don't matter. Don't matter. Ain't big enough for Joe. Look how upset you just got because your Bengals are gonna lose Joe Burrow.
No,
I'm gonna lose Joe Burrow. No, this city's not too big.
No, Joey, don't go.
Look,
Joe.
they do podcasts in this
Look
city.
at these two fucking idiots. They got a podcast in this city. You could be like them.
You be like them. Look, man, everybody. There's only one person that stayed. You already talked about him.
Makes sense.
Joey Votto.
Mic drop. Joe Mixon stayed. He took.
Mixon stayed because he beat up some bitch. He didn't have a choice. He didn't have a fucking choice, dude.
That was
What the
in
fuck are you
college.
talking
dude.
about? That's because nobody would take
That
him.
was in college.
And nobody's still going to take him. And he got lucky enough that fucking wasn't Marvin Lewis here.
Yeah.
Because that's why he got drafted. You know
That's-
Marvin Lewis was good for that.
You're loud as fuck.
I don't
right
give
now.
a fuck. I'm
It
getting
hurts
excited.
my fucking ears.
Here, let me turn it down a little bit.
Jesus.
Is this mine? Or is this yours?
Oh God,
Is that mine?
he's getting all fired.
Is that
up.
mine? Is that mine? Is that mine? That's yours.
Beer zone kicking in on
That's
him.
yours. This is mine. I'm getting excited.
He
It
gets
is
a little
exciting.
fired up. His
Well,
bald head
because-
gets a little.
Now you want to talk about my fucking bald
It
head?
gets a little glazy.
Not only that, my ears have been sweating from these fucking things. I need one of them ones that just attaches to my shirt.
Oh, like yeah, I got you. I know what you're
No,
saying.
that won't work. That's a microphone, not headphones.
You need
That won't
both.
work either.
You're tripping.
I just need a speaker in my ear.
Why
Oh
don't you-
yeah, one of the ones that
Why
comes over
don't
your
you
collar.
just settle down a little
Right
bit,
there.
man? Don't get all fiery.
You got me fired
pissy.
up. You want to start talking about Joey Votto, then you want to start talking about motherfucking.
I knew that
Joe
was going
Burrow
to
and
fucking
Jamar
happen
Chase.
as soon
Fuck
as
you,
I
man.
mentioned it.
you.
And that's why I brought
Then
it
you
up.
want to tell me to fucking calm down. You want to get me lifted up. Then you want to let me down.
Trying to fucking
It's like
emotions, dude.
It's like I'm at a titty bar.
Why? Because I got titties? Or?
No, because you
Oh.
build me up, then you let me down.
Ooh, I got you. Well, it was free. I didn't charge you anything.
That's true. Thank you. I appreciate it. Fucking
I
asshole.
didn't charge you anything.
Still give me blue balls. Is this loud enough?
Blue balls. He's got the blue ball bandit.
What else you got, buddy? What else you want to talk about?
I'm gonna let you talk about something, man. What you got on your brain, man?
I got a whole
You
lot of
couple nothing.
I got nothing, buddy. I was just going with whatever
What
you were
the fuck
saying
do you
today.
mean you got
I've
nothing?
been working hard, man. I've been working hard on this podcast, and I just don't see the enthusiasm that coming from you. So I said, you know what? Fuck it.
Bucket.
Fuck it. I'm gonna drink beer and just
We'll just drink beer and just keep talking like
just
some idiots.
fucking-
Fuck it. Here we go.
whatever you say, I'll just contradict it.
Dustin Poirier knocked the guy out. He was fighting.
He was not.
No, he knocked the dude out.
He did not fight anybody.
Yes, he
He's
did.
50.
Dustin Poirier?
Yes.
He just fought over the weekend.
He did not.
Okay.
O'Malley.
Bennett Saint
Oh, exactly.
Benoit Saint Denis of France.
Oh, yeah, I know that guy.
He got his ass knocked out by Dustin Poirier.
Yeah, congratulations.
I was shocked to see he was still fighting, to be honest with you, Poirier.
Why? He wants another title shot.
He should probably get it. He's a bad motherfucker.
He's a
man.
bad motherfucker. I want to see him fight Sean O'Malley.
That dude's too small for Poirier. Man.
I know. Well, Poirier can lose some weight because Poirier used to fight down there.
O'Malley won his fight over the weekend against
Yeah.
Cheeto.
Yeah, I seen it. I wasn't very impressed.
No, I think he went the distance. He didn't really.
It did go the distance.
O'Malley's a bad motherfucker. He's just a little dude, man.
Yeah, well, 125 pounds and you're 6'2".
It's,
I mean, you've got an advantage over people.
what do you think of this March Madness coming up, man? Who you like? We don't have any skin in the game because we don't have a fucking team.
team.
I mean, the closest team we have is Dayton that we can root for.
No.
Who's closer?
Well, I mean, yeah, you can root for Dayton's not going to be in it.
Dayton is definitely going to be in
No,
it.
they're not. They suck. Look it up, bitch.
Okay.
UK.
You going to root for the UK?
Yeah,
Why are you going to root for them?
I like UK.
I don't even know anybody on that team.
I don't know anybody on any other teams besides Xavier. I know Xavier.
Yeah, we
That's
both like Xavier and UC, and neither one
No.
of them are.
No, I don't like
not,
UC. Not a UC fan.
Not a, what they not. You
No.
wouldn't root for them?
No, not really.
That's lame.
Never liked Bob Huggins.
How can you not like that prick?
That's exactly why.
He was a fucking prick too.
Because he was
man.
a prick.
He's a good coach though, but
He might have been a good coach, but he was one of those guys that thought he could get away with whatever the fuck he wanted to do, and that's why you end up with
Dayton's ranked number 25, by the way.
a bunch of
They're making a
DUIs.
tournament.
And,
I actually had a personal experience and know that he is a fucking prick. When I was a kid, he actually treated me like a prick. So fuck him.
how did it feel?
To be honest with you, I was like, damn.
Was it deep?
You kind of you see this guy on TV and you look up to him as a kid. And
Did it hurt?
I was in a like group home kind of deal, and we were doing something for this golf tournament, and he was just a fucking prick, dude. And I was like, wow, it was shocking to me that he didn't even like take the time of the day to give a fuck about anything or anyone, dude.
Did he say
really
thank
didn't.
you when he was done?
No. He didn't say anything. Fuck him.
In fact, he just smacked me and left.
He just smacked me and gave me a towel. It was a UC towel, though.
Sorry, not supposed to pound on the desk. Chris told me not to pound on the desk.
Well,
yeah,
was a fan of Bob Huggins, but even though he was a prick, but I thought he was a good basketball coach.
Yeah, well, he was. He was good at getting JUCO players.
That's very true.
And making something out of a few of them that were really good. Kenyon Martin, yes, made something out of him, but he was a stud.
He was a stud.
Van Exel made something out of him, but he was a stud.
Corey Blunt.
Yeah.
He went to the NBA.
Congratulations. How long did he spend? A year?
No, he actually played with Jordan for a couple of years.
Just because you play with Jordan doesn't
You know
mean you're
who-
any good.
you know who
Actually, it
was-
means you're pretty shitty.
He's the best Savior player ever.
Byron Larkin.
Very good pick.
It's tough for me. Byron Larkin or Brian Grant, one or the other.
Oh, not David West?
No.
David West had a hell of a career.
Had a great career.
Great career.
Great career, but
What about Tyrone Hill?
Tyrone Hill's a stud.
He was a badass
Absolute
rebounder,
fucking
dude.
stud.
I went
dude.
to a basketball camp at his at Xavier. When I
That
was a
dude
kid.
had some ups that were unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Well, he had fucking 6-foot arms, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
His arms
He
dragged the
was
ground.
lanky
I was like,
as fuck.
I seen him as a kid, and little guy. And he was like 7 foot. It looked like, I don't know how fucking
Looked
tall
like
he
it.
was, but he
No,
looked like a
I think-
fucking monster.
I think
to me.
Tyrone Hill was like 6'6", but he had like an 8-foot fucking wingspan.
You see these NBA guys in person, you're like, whoa,
Jesus.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
They look so awkward.
They do. Look at your big ass.
Look at,
You
look how
big goof. Look at you. You are goofy looking. How can anybody be interested in you?
And then
You goofy looking motherfucker.
they don't look athletic. Some of them,
No, not at all.
they're just big, fucking goofy looking.
No, and I told
motherfuckers.
you, I told you about the one of my buddies played D1 at Arizona. He was a defensive end, huge dude, just corn fed like a motherfucker from Kentucky, northern Kentucky. And I mean, this dude was 6'7". His playing weight was 285 pounds. That was his playing weight. So his walking around weight is 315.
I ran into
Monster.
Dominic Capecco. You remember Dominic Capecco?
Yeah.
I was actually shocked that he wasn't as big.
He's not tall.
He's not tall at all, but the
No, but-
motherfucker was wider than that door.
There's a lot of offensive linemen that aren't tall.
He was all ass.
Look at
and
what's
legs,
his
dude.
well, look at what's his name.
He was a defensive lineman.
or a lineman, whatever. Fuck you. Don't correct me. You just see the look on this
Man.
guy's face.
God damn, I hate this motherfucker, man. Jesus, how did
It's-
you ever talk me into talking?
It's
with
like
you this?
who's that dude who is on ESPN now? Who coached for Indianapolis for a year? He played for Indy with Peyton for a long time. He was the center.
Oh, Saturday?
Saturday.
Yeah.
He's not a big guy.
Really?
Not tall, but
Wide.
was wide when he played.
Wide base, Gary. They got
When he
wide
played.
bases.
Yeah, wide base.
You gotta have that wide base.
Wide base, buddy. That wide
Shout out,
base.
Gary.
Shout out to Gary.
Oh, Gary. Gary's brought some interesting.
You know what? Gary pisses me off
What's he do that
because
for?
he's not playing in the league.
Gary's better. Gary hasn't played a deer track. I don't think he's ever going to play there again.
Yeah.
You know, we had all them guys show up at deer track last weekend. Or
But my
whatever,
problem
or a
is,
couple weekends
I don't
ago.
get to see him anymore.
He was playing at fucking Hickory that day.
I like Hickory.
I do too.
I like Hickory.
And then he texted me and said,
But you know, Gary didn't call me and ask me if I wanted to play at Hickory.
he's never going to call you and ask you that.
All right, Tim.
Ever since
All right, then, Gary.
you seen his man parts on the golf course
That
that
wasn't
day.
my fault,
No, that was not your fault.
and I didn't encourage it.
No, you did not encourage it. I agree.
It was just there.
I think it was them eagle shots, dude, that
Oh, buddy.
caught up to him.
Telling you what.
He was pounding them motherfucking White Claws, too.
Why he was loving them White Claws.
Boy,
Loving
I ain't
them
never
White
seen him
Claws.
that fucked up.
I ain't never seen any man drink that many White Claws.
Me neither. He's great at it, though.
Or take that many shots.
Man.
Woo, buddy.
You guys don't know. Obviously, you don't know. We take a trip up to Michigan,
Oh, man.
play like a Ryder Cup kind of format. Buddy Gary's got a little house on a cool lake, man. It's pretty cool. It's a long ass fucking drive, but it's a good time. It's a good time.
It's not
We
that
get up
bad
there, a
when you
bunch of
sleep.
guys, and we just get all kind of fucked up, man.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. You get fucked up and you play golf, and then you wake up in the morning and you're like,
I gotta go play golf again.
fuck. Why are we doing this?
Can't we just
Can we just-
chill today?
Can we just let's just make a choice, okay? Either we get fucked up today or we play golf today.
Yeah,
what are we gonna
What
do?
are we gonna? Because
One of
doing
the other guys.
both, doing both is
One of the other-
we're not as young as we used to be.
My boy C Dizzle thought he was dying one time.
Oh, I think I had the fucking corona. I was literally
No, look, y'all. He didn't have corona. What happened was we drank too much, and his body said, "I need to drink more."
no
Because you went like 6 hours without.
my body said you need to fucking go to a hospital and get an IV.
Man,
I don't think I've ever. If
that
I
was our
wasn't
last
in Michigan,
day.
I
That was our
almost.
last day.
I wanted to call my wife and like, come,
Go get
will you come get me?
kind of like how you had to call my mommy to come get you from your house today
Damn, I
when you
did.
locked the fucking keys in the van. What a fucking retard.
Yeah, that was stupid of me. That's how my morning started, but it ended up getting better.
I need a
Yeah.
ride. I need a ride home from my friend's house.
Can you come get
Can
me?
you come get me, please?
You're the one that told me to call my mom.
Yeah, well, fuck. I knew she would do it.
She did too, man. I called her. She said, "Yes, I'll be there."
Yeah, I'll come get you. You
blow
fucking-
drying my hair right
you
now. I'll be
fucking
there.
Dumbass. Locking keys in the car.
I felt
Always
like a
count on
dumbass,
mom. You don't
man.
know how many times I had to call mom. Whoo-wee.
I'm glad you had that mom to call,
Oh,
man.
I'm telling you, buddy. She would be there. I would, unfortunately, Dad rode with her, and I didn't hear the end of it then.
You didn't call for your dad. You called mom.
No. I called for mom, buddy. I called for mom, but when I seen both seats in the front filled up, I was like, fuck.
Fuck, this is gonna be a
This
long
is gonna
ride.
be fucking bad. This is gonna be bad.
It's
I
gonna
hope
be
I'm
bad.
fucked up enough to where I can just pass out and not pay attention. Fuck. It was bad. Silence was deafening.
You know what always got me when they said, "I'm not even mad at you, Chris,
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
but I'm pretty disappointed in
Ah.
you. You know better."
Christ.
And I would be thinking in my head, I don't think that's true. I didn't know any better.
I don't. I know how to do this.
Why do you think that?
What makes you think I know better? Clearly, I continue to do this.
This is not the first time.
This isn't the first time. Probably won't be the last time. As a matter of fact, when I'm an old white man, I'm still going to call somebody's mom and have them come get me.
Oh, you bastard.
I did have to come back to that.
Why?
did have to
Why are
come
you
back.
circling back to that?
Circle
dude?
back because you're a fucking idiot. Like your goddamn keys in the goddamn work, man. That's stupid.
That is stupid.
It's fucking ridiculous.
How do you think I felt walking out knowing I had to call you?
knowing that I told you 2 weeks ago
I looked at my phone.
to separate those keys.
I had you on dial, and I looked
Separate
at my,
those keys,
I
you
looked at
asshole.
my phone for about 10 minutes before I called
Maybe somebody else.
you. This sucks.
Then you're looking at the road, hoping somebody drives by.
Hopefully a cop buys and I can fucking flag them
Maybe
down.
flag him down and open up my rod. Oh, that's good shit. Look, I don't know how much longer you want to do this podcast, but I have to pee so bad.
I gotta take a tinkle also. Tinkle, that was kind of
Please don't do that.
Yeah,
please.
that's kind of weird.
Danny, cut
Danny,
that out.
cut that out, please.
God. This guy already talked about Bob Huggins leaving a mess and give him a towel.
It wasn't the way he threw the towel at me. Was just like
Made you feel like nothing.
Anyway, guys, we're out of here. We are OB from the 19th.
Don't
Appreciate
forget-
you guys.
Don't forget
to
leave comments, send us emails. Check us out Spotify, check us out on Amazon, check us out on YouTube.
say that email again, Jeff.
That is outofboundscincy@gmail.com. Let
Check-
us know if there's topics you want us to talk about. We'd love to hear your thoughts. We'd love to include it in something. Because trust me, guys, it's hard talking to this fat, ugly son of a bitch every day.
Is it hard talking or hard looking at?
Well, generally when I talk to you, I look at you, so both of them are hard.
So, and
if we could get a wall between us, it'd probably
so
be better.
what makes you want to video this shit? I'm gonna scare everybody away.
Anyway, if you throw some comments in there and you give us some topics to talk about, we bring them up. We'll definitely give you a shout out.
Absolutely.
If you want to be a guest on the show, let us know.
Let
We'd
us
love to
know.
bring you along. We'll shoot the shit with you. We'll drink some beers
Now,
and
when
we'll,
we say
we'll talk
that,
about things that have happened to Chris in his childhood that he doesn't want to talk about.
We can start doing that, man. We can. There's been a bunch of things, man. I got some topics in my childhood that
Oh boy,
they're kind of deep down and yeah.
they need to get out. So
Rooted in
if you've
hatred.
dealt with a therapist or if you have a family member that's a therapist, and you can shed some light on why he is the way he is, that'd be great.
Why I am the way I am. I would like to know, to be honest with you, 'cause I have no fucking clue.
So it's what is it? It is March 11th, 2024, man.
All right, guys. Peace out.
Later.
Later.